Welcome back to Drumard Farm. Okay, welcome back to Drumard Farm. Now we're not by the gas plant. And yeah, there's no real set plan on this one. I've got to get the rest of this grass off. There's not much left. I've done a little bit off camera. Well, I've done quite a bit off camera. That hill there is a killer on the tractor. I am considering, although I just changed this forage wagon out. You know what I'm like for changing things. I'm just trying to make things work for the farm and for me. I am considering getting rid of forage wagon altogether and getting another baler. Obviously one of our balers has got silage additive in it, so I don't really want to be using that because I have to give some cuts to my sheep and our goats, so that wouldn't work, and I don't know how to empty it out. I don't think you can, so I would consider selling this and getting another baler. Yeah, hopefully I said baler. Yeah, sell this and get an extra baler as a possibility. Not set in stone yet, but I am considering it. But then I did like the fact that we can pick up the grass in two different ways is quite nice, and that was the plan. But it's just that hill. I was down to 2 miles an hour in the Ford here, trying to get up there, and you can swing round and go to the top and keep coming down, but it does get really it does take quite a long time. So just for a bit of speed, and I'd probably go with the same baler, just have two of the same. Maybe we'd have one Massey, one New Holland, but yeah, just something to think about. Not too sure yet. I've got a while. I've got a few months before the grass is ready anyway, and of course the next cut will hopefully be for silage, so maybe 6 months before I've got to really think about that. But yeah, this episode, as I said, not any real plan, just probably moving into November, get some, we've got a little bit of canola, so get that sold. Might go and try and find that collectible down at the dairy if we haven't done it yet. I don't think we have. Yeah, and just keep on top of everything really. Sort of try and get towards spring. Oh, I haven't switched on that. Get towards spring and get planting and seeding again, and just taking care of the crops, I suppose. This will probably need well, it'll almost certainly need fertilizer now, because I don't think we've done it on the last cut. So possibly lime, I'm thinking. Right, I think that's all of it. It's done very well though. So the goats are almost full up with grass, and of course they've got a bit of meadow there. I'm not sure how long that'll last through the winter. The meadow will probably die off. But yeah, they're almost full up, and now so are the sheep. I've transferred. Oh, I seem to have a little spillage there and some chaff on the floor. I've transferred more of the grass to the sheep, and yeah, it's all looking good. The cows could do with a little top up of TMR, but I think they'll be okay. The pigs are absolutely fine, and so are the chickens. So everything's sort of taken care of. Oh, the gas plant does need some manure, and hopefully I can get rid of what's left in there, and it will never spawn there again, although it might. But it is also still going into our new, oh look at that, it's building even more, going into our new manure pit. Yeah, it's a bit bumpy unloading this over with the sheep, but I've found a way that seems to work. I've got to remember there's going to be pallets of wool there soon, so I won't be able to drive in that way. So I've done this a different way now. Obviously, potatoes will be going in there on the right, in the field on the right there. And what was the 2 soybean fields? I still haven't decided what I'm going to put in there. I did want to do maybe some carrots or parsnips or something like that, but I know the harvest is a little bit brutal. Maybe a bit of a strong term there, but it is a lot, the harvest, with that sort of thing, but I'm considering it. There we are. Good. If I am going to swap this forage wagon out for another baler, then now will soon be good, because obviously it's very young. It hasn't had a hard life. We haven't put many hours on it, so it shouldn't be too bad. I can't remember if we bought it second hand or new. I think we bought it new. But anyway, let's go and get parked up. We'll do a bit of manure, and I think we're going to move on. We'll move on to the second day in October, but I'll just check things over off camera, and if all's good and well, then we'll pop into November. I'm sure the grass can wait till then for its sprinklings of all the ingredients it needs. But we do have only one grass field now, so I must make sure it's taken care of. Where am I going to put this forage wagon? I might put it in the pit if there's any room. I'm sure we've got the bale trailer and obviously the silage bales. Oh, again, apologies for last episode with my heater running in the background. I had a fan heater. Obviously, I got into the cabin, or the farm cabin. I rushed in once I got it built and wanted it all set up. And yeah, I didn't have any heat. And of course, then we get minus temperatures. Had to happen then, didn't it? And I had to borrow my wife's sort of Dyson fan heater sort of thing. But what I was doing was, because I was recording at about 6 a.m. and it was freezing in here, and I was putting it on. I should probably get some work done as well here. Putting it on and then switching it off in between. I was sort of editing it out, if you like, but apparently I wasn't editing it out. So it just sounded awful. I'm very sorry about that. But now I've got a silent heater, an oil-filled heater, so that's working wonderfully. Right, manure. Enough of me waffling along, apologising and not doing any work. I am still thinking about getting an oil mill, and we'll have that up with where the potato or the soup factory is, sorry. But I want to see if I can find in Mod Hub something a bit different to the base game ones, but nothing too small. We need to make enough oil to warrant having one. Not sure what tip side this is on. Well, it likes it. Okay, good. Slurry's almost out as well, but I don't think we've got a lot, so I'm just going to leave that and I'll switch it off when it ends. Still 87.5, nearly 1,000 in the bank, and we have no loan. Loads of equipment. I'm very happy about that. It's all very good. I suppose we just it's got a cover. We can just leave this over here, couldn't we? Not too tight though. I do want to get back in on here. Oh, and I see there's some new subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing, and thank you to all our older subscribers for viewing and watching, liking. Yeah, it does put a smile on my face. Thank you very much. Let's get some no, let's not. We'll get it from the multi-fruit. Okay, we'll do that another time. Yeah, I'll just run in and check over on things, but I think we're uptight. We're all good. Right, actually, while we're here, so we're at 21.7 hours on this Ford here. Lovely, lovely looking machine. Let's just see how much the service will be. Wow, okay, so they are starting to creep up now, aren't they? Not too bad, not too terrible. Does a great job, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on the sales, see if there's any other... I need to stop jumping this gate. Other tractors. There was a nice Massey before, but in the sales, but it was had far too many hours. It had more than I thought. It would be pointless. Feed the dog wherever the dog is. Yeah, I'll just quickly check in on everything. So silage good, manure. Well, we've got a little bit in there, and the slurry can just run out. Preserved food factory seems to be fine. Oh, the soup factory needs potatoes. I switched it off. Okay, well, we'll move on, and that might make our potatoes last through the year then if I don't have it going all the time. But yeah, let's move on. Check sales. Yeah, that's that Massey. It does look really good, doesn't it? But yeah, far too many hours. Okay, here we are, November 1st, get my words out there. What a beautiful morning, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's feed Inca, the galloping dog. Sounds like I'm throwing some half of coconuts together like you would at school for music. Yeah, anyway, that's enough of that. So I do want to see if the canola is ready for sale, if it says best price. So let's go and have a little look at that. Into prices, canola. Yeah, trusty November canola. Where would we sell? 2066, 2091. Drumard 1. Yeah, okay. Well, I know where that is. I don't need to mark it. So get the trailer, and also we will go and put some potatoes into the gas plant. Into the gas plant. Don't put potatoes in the gas plant. They don't like it. No, we'll put it into our soup factory. That seems like a better idea. That's I can't drive that to the sell point, so we'll take the Ford. I must move that. Really is beautiful out. It's one of the mist, the sun. So I was just a little bit dazed there from it. Might get a beacon on, it's a bit dull. Yeah, so I think it's only around 5,000 litres we've got of canola, but it's all going to help. Wow, look in the top right corner at what the gas plant has made for us. That's incredible. It really does help having that on site. I don't normally like having a production on site, but it does fit in well there. It's so small. Right, well, we'll have to head over to the arable. That is where our canola is. Now the sheep are happy. They've actually got something to eat. That's starving my sheep. Oh, and we have some wool coming out. Brilliant. I'm not sure how much fun it's going to be to pick these pallets up of this mound, but we have the telehandler. Yeah, let's talk about the telehandler. That's costing me or us quite a bit each month. I think around 500,000. 500,000. Maybe 500 euro. Probably 500,000. That'd be quite a lot. Yeah, I sort of really need to look into buying our own now, I think. But it's a big investment. I'm sure we have some fields that need cultivating. But there's no real pressure to get them done now. Of course, we did use herbicide on the canola fields, so they are absolutely good. No pressure there either. Yeah, it's flowing quite nicely actually. Let's watch this car come around here. Yeah, it's actually flowing quite nicely. I'm very happy with how things are going now. We'll check on the pigs and the piglets while we're up here. Be nice to actually take something out of this silo. I don't know if we have yet. We've been using the other silo quite a bit. Yeah, they're all very happy. I wish I could give them some straw. How are the chickens doing? Oh, they are. Oh, we can sell some. It might be time for eggs actually. Let's get that cover off. Stop putting my indicators on. I have no canola. I'm sure I do. Canola, 5,100 litres. Oh, is it actually up at the other farm? Up. It might be at in the other silo. I really thought it was over here. Okay, well, I'll go and grab that, and I'll see you at the sell point. See you there. Okay, and I'm just making my way to the sell point. Yes, the canola was up at the other silo. But that's okay. Probably shouldn't go around this way, but I am. Sneak through. And this is just going to top that bank balance up even further. Now, I probably could go and buy a telehandler, but when you buy one in the sales, because you don't really have to do that much maintenance on them. You don't suffer anything if that's not the right one. You don't suffer many problems if the maintenance is low. So I would like to get one in the sales, but of course that's a bit hit and miss. Drumard one, here we are. Sawmill going crazy next door to us. Very busy in there. Okay, yeah, that's okay. That's not bad. Good, that's really boosted things. As far as the sawmill goes, I mean, I do want to do some forestry, but I might leave that because I don't want to do everything in this Let's Play, because I do see myself in the future coming back to the map, and it'd be nice to leave some other things to do, I think. But I went and discovered some of the forests last time, and they're absolutely lovely, which is just horrible because we're going to destroy them, but we could replant them. But yeah, maybe another time, or possibly this Let's Play, I'm not sure yet. Nothing's set in stone. Let's get through here. Random deer. I normally see a fox in the street, so not a deer. Of course, we've got the pallets of... Oh, let's just go and check out. I think they're just peas. I would say just peas. I don't think we've got any parsnips. That's better. I just got some things switched on there. Yeah, so all peas by the looks of it. Yep. But yeah, the selling for them is yeah, not as best. 7673. Yeah, it's not terrible. There's not a lot in it, but I think for now I'm just going to wait for the best time. Like I said before, with the potatoes and peas and things, you put so much work into them, and renting equipment and things. You really do want the best price, don't you? Now, what we could do is we could go and cultivate. It might be a good idea now while the ground's still, well, it's very autumnal, but December might bring snow and really freezing conditions. I think it would be a bit easier on the equipment if we was to get cultivating now. Of course, we could just do it in spring when we come to plant or seed. But we'll probably have other things going on, so I think it might be best to get cultivating now. I can see that bank balance up there, and it's burning a hole in my wallet. I feel the need to purchase something. So we do still do soybeans, so we need a planter for them really if we're not going to keep renting. And I know which one I want. We used it before. I'd have one or two of those. Probably just go for one for now. But then of course we need a potato harvester, or at least one potato harvester, depending on what setup we go with. Yeah, so many things to think about. But the animals are all happy, which makes me happy, and they'll keep producing things for us. Let's just let this... Okay, let's let you guys figure this out. There you go. It's too early to be getting that irritable on the road. Lovely. I'm wondering with the new potato field how long it will take to plant it, but we have 2 potato planters, so it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Yeah, I suppose we're just getting ready now for prepping for our new crops to go in, I suppose. Oh, let's just head up and put some potatoes in the soup factory. Yeah, I said this one, there's no real plan. It's just kind of sort of just drifting through the months now, keeping on top of everything until we either put crops in the ground or harvest, really. Keeping an eye on the animals and productions and anything that might come up in the sales, and hopefully a telehandler. I was wondering if we had any more pallets, but of course we won't, because we have nothing in the soup factory. Now I've got to watch the collision on the Ford here. Let's get that backed on. We'll put one load of potatoes in there. We can do another load another time. Yeah, we still have a lot of potatoes. We did do very well. Can't wait to get a poplar into the heating plant. Providing I can, I'm hopeful I can. Lots of yummy potatoes. Oh, that deer seems to disappear. Good. I might just leave the trailer up here. Let's put the cover on, actually. There we are. Yeah. Okay. Is it worth taking on a contract? That might be a good idea. Might be nice to use some different equipment. Okay, what I'm going to do is... How many hours on this? 22. Okay. Grab a cultivator, probably set a worker up on cultivating, and we'll go and pick up some sort of contract. No idea what it'll be yet. I have not looked. Give someone some work for the day. That'd be nice for them. Good, that's on. Nice and clean. It won't be soon. Okay, well, I'll get us to the field and then we'll see what we're doing. Okay, here we are, and as you can see, yep, the weeds are growing, so we'll get this all cultivated. tidy this up a bit. Now we did do the herbicide in there before, didn't we? But we did not do the wheat field just over to the left there. That does need herbicide, but we'll probably do that next episode because we done that last time. Have them start this field. Wonderful. Okay, off they go. Right, let's see if there's. Let's check the sales. What have we got? Windrow. No, we don't need that. And this is old peat equipment, isn't it? So we definitely don't need that. So not a lot there. Let's have a look at contracts. Okay, there's a little bit here. We've got some bale wrapping. We might be able to take a couple of those on. Deadwood, I won't touch that. Harvesting, that's pretty good, but trying to get that equipment where we need to take it is going to be quite tricky. We'd have to negotiate that lane. I don't think we'll do that. And we don't really need any sunflowers if there's any left over. I suppose we could have it for oil, for the oil mill. Mowing, we've just done mowing. Ploughing, and no. I think we'll take this one on. We don't need to borrow the equipment because we have our own. So let's do that. Okay, we'll just tab over to the Fiat. Here we are. It's nice and early as well. If any other contracts come in, we can pounce on them. Right, the barrel wrapper is through there. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's around 7,000, I think, for the barrel wrapping contract, which is very reasonable, I think. I haven't been to the field yet and seen them, but I think it'll be fine. We use a little bit of our own wrap, but that's okay. We've got some in there. Good. There was a comment of I was obviously having trouble selling the last lot of what was we selling? Oh, it was the potato soup in the farmers market, as you can't get anything in there because of all the cars that are parked there. It's a very busy place. And a suggestion of getting the van. I forget what it's called, but I know if anyone knows what a transit van is, depending on where you're from, perhaps. Yeah, using the transit van mod. I thought that'd be great because I've had a few transit vans in my life. So that'd be quite nice to use, but I just don't know if we'll get many pallets in it. It would be different if it was like a long wheelbase van. We might get more in it. It's I'm going to have a look into it in Mod Hub, have a look at that. But yeah, thank you for the suggestion. Oh, and I still haven't got that other collectible, have I? I need to check out, actually. Let's just pull over here a little bit. Should probably find out where exactly it is I'm going, shouldn't I? Oh, completely the wrong direction. Okay, well, I'll get this to the field and then we'll crack on. I need some money. I can't believe I just drove straight past that. That is highly embarrassing. But here they are. I'm sure we've bale wrapped in this field before. I'm not sure, maybe. Is that automatic drop on? There we are. And I think this bale wrapper, I think I've said before as well, that it works quicker. So good news for our contracts. If we've got the equipment, we may as well be using it. Good. Well, I'll get some music on and we'll fly around this. Actually, no we won't. We will fly around this. Let's go and see if we can find this collectible. Apparently it's on some logs near the dairy. Or at the dairy. A shed. Logs, there it is. Brilliant, thank you. I don't want to buy the dairy. Good, wonderful. 17 more to go. We know where one is, but I can't get it. Good. Well, that's even helped out even more, isn't it? Fantastic. Famous washing line that gets in my way. Good. Yeah, I will get some music on this time, and we'll get around this. Well, it looks like we're just coming towards the end of this barrel wrapping. I might not have to time lapse. This has been such a quick job for £7,000 or just over euros. Sorry. Yeah, brilliant. Is that the last one? Apparently not. What have I missed? Ah, there's one over there. Look. Oh, we can do some more of these. It's so easy. Let's just get switched off. Okay, brilliant. Well, let's collect our money, and then I think we'll leave this one here. Collect 7,562 euros. Thank you very much, sir. Brilliant. And I'm sure the worker will probably need moving on. But yeah, we'll leave this one here. As usual, thank you all very much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.